Right, this is the Capricorn August love and relationship reading. Then you choose one guidance card for Capricorn love and relationships in August, and that card is existing. There we go. Right, Capricorn, let's see what your relationships are doing in August. Right, so this is about, it's a card called Leaving. This is about possibly leaving somebody behind, or possibly leaving some kind of situation or thought pattern, a way of doing things behind. The message with this card is that before you leave, tie up loose ends. Tidy up. Don't leave things behind which you are in the future going to have to deal with, and you will. So the message here is, don't think you can leave things behind or leave things unfinished or untied ends, because you will have to come back and deal with it. Now is the time to deal with it. Okay. Your challenge is going to be not to sweep things under the carpet. So that follows on very clearly with the first card. So whatever it is that you guys are hoping in your partnership and relationships to just leave behind, not deal with, and sweep under the carpet, you're not going to be given the opportunity to do that. You have to deal with it, whether you do it now or you do it later. And later it's probably going to be far more trouble than it is now. It's always the case. So don't be tempted to sweep something under the carpet. Deal with it now. Okay. Bubbling under the surface is the Fairy of Youth. So should you do what you need to do and do it properly, you will be given the opportunity to feel that, as if you've shaken that burden off your shoulders, gotten rid of it, and you feel young and unencumbered again. Okay? But you'll only get this if you deal with things properly. Then you can get rid of all that baggage, tie it up, stash it away, do with it whatever that needs to be done, and then you may have this opportunity of feeling all young and baggageless again. Okay, just about to surface is the Prince of Shadows. Okay, so here it is. It will be there. That will be a shadow that will stay behind if you do not deal with it. I have a feeling that you guys are probably going to, in the beginning, resist dealing with whatever it needs to be done. And it will hang like a shadow over your heads. So recognize that shadow, know it's going to be there, and deal with it. Okay. Your next step is going to be, commitment. So you've got to commit yourself to doing this properly, to doing it as it should be done, to dealing with the things that you really wish you could just stash under that carpet and ignore and hope that they'll go away if you ignore them. You're not going to be given that opportunity. This is asking of you to take this commitment seriously, whether it is that you made a commitment at some stage in life and now you have to fulfill it, or you made a commitment and you have to break it. You're going to have to do it properly. You're going to have to take the steps that are necessary to do these things properly and responsibly. Okay. Your outcome is going to be remembrance. So you will be left with the memories, and hopefully you will be left with the good memories. I wish I could actually say more for this reading, but this really seems to be the case. I don't think that necessarily this is a breakup of a relationship. It could just be that something in the relationship has now come to a conclusion or to an end, or something needs to change. And you need to deal with this properly so that the memories will be good ones. The fact that you have the Fairy of Youth coming in the not so distant future means that this is a new lease for you. You will get a new lease, and you will possibly, if you do things properly, be left with good memories. But this Fairy of Youth, that's a good card. You are going to be given that opportunity, provided that you do things properly. Your guidance is passion. Okay, so this is perhaps what was missing all along. that lust for life, that lust for having someone in your life, that lust for sharing things with somebody, that passion that we have when we're enthusiastic about things. You need to build this up again. It's possibly what you lost, and it's possibly why the situation has turned into what it is now. The guidance here is to remember that is what was missing, and if you are remaining in a relationship, to reignite this sort of partnership. You need to reignite that enthusiasm, that love for something, that passion for something. If you're not staying in a relationship or a partnership, it is a case of having to move on. To remember, when you do start something up again, that this was the key ingredient that was missing. Okay, Capricorn, that was your love and partnership reading for August of 2015. I hope that provided you with some guidance and hope. Thank you for watching and listening.